YouTube? What up? It's been a good minute. Yeah, today is definitely the day that I felt like doing this video. Like these past couple of days and weeks and stuff like that, I just been grinding and spending time with my kids like I always do. That's one thing that's not ever gonna change, is me grinding and giving my time to my kids. And definitely, like, when I do have the time, I do think about y'all. So yeah, the video today would definitely be about journaling and therapy. These are two healthy, positive things that you want to do in your life. I've been doing journaling for like a good 2 years now, and it's been helping me, for real, for real. I did it when I was young, which was called free writing when we was in school. You know what I'm saying? After you was done with your schoolwork or your classwork, they had you free writing, in your book. Whatever you wanted to talk about, you wrote until the whole class was done doing their classwork. Sometimes, the teacher would read it for you, or you'll come up and read it yourself. So I know when I was young, I enjoyed that a lot because I had so much stuff to write as a kid. Like, because my family always kept me busy. We always went to different places and have fun, and always had my little friends, and yeah, I just wrote a lot. So yeah, starting from young, like, I like writing, and I took a lot of time off from writing for many years after that, which I felt like I should never have done that. I felt like I would have been better with my emotions and feelings and stuff, and certain decisions, decision making, and it would have helped with all of that. And yeah, my mental health, everything, it would have helped. But it's never too late to get yourself right. So now, I'm writing for like about 2 years now, and it's great. I'm writing my book still. So autobiography. Can't wait for that. It's just taking forever because it's been 2 years I've been writing this book. Yeah, it's long. But I would say I probably got at least like 3 to 4 more chapters. Not even, probably 5 chapters to go. I definitely want it to be from a book to audio book as well, audio book. Then hopefully one day somebody could pick it up and make it a movie or a series. I really want a series though, but yeah, like, stay tuned for that. Anyway, journaling is very important, especially for people that have short temper like how I do. Writing how you feel definitely could take away from you doing something bad, or wrong decision. You go on the wrong path with stuff. Writing it down is great. Keep you focused, and um yeah, and just writing about how your day goes. Sometimes you feel like other people's not listening to you, but you always want to have that paper and pen there for you all the time. And the more older I get, it's like I'm starting not to care if other people don't want to listen to me, or listen to what I'm going through, or how my day is. Like, I don't care. Like, I only care to talk to God now and to write about it. I'm getting to that point in my life. I'm in my 30s. I don't care anymore. Like, I used to care for a lot of friends and to vent to them and hoping that they give me the right, advice and all that other good stuff. I still got good friends now, and they help out when they can, but I'm not depending on that. So yeah, I feel like black people more should journal even more. I know that other um, cultures and race, not all, but some, a good percentage do this. It's always harder when it comes to our people. They don't believe in certain stuff, and I just think that it's just being, closed-minded. You know, um, I feel like well, some people might not be writers, but hey, like I feel like you know this is something important, to write about. It's not like someone forcing you to write a book or forcing you to do anything else that comes to writing. Writing your feelings and solving problems or whatever, or just getting it out. I feel like that's not up to discussion. Like, write that down, yo. Write it down. How you feel. I'm telling you. And then going back, you can always go back to your journals and look at stuff and be proud and be like, wow, I came a long way. I remember feeling like this, and I don't feel like this anymore. Like, I feel great now. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you go to therapy and you don't like talking as much, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's great if you want to show, your therapist your journal. That's another good way how to do it, when they read it and ask you questions like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, you know, um, therapy also, like, is really great. I know a lot of black people love to be like, oh, I'm not going to a stranger. I ain't paying a stranger to tell me about my life. But it's like going to people that you know, it doesn't help sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you're just not going to listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Because you might feel some type of way that they're telling you stuff about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or a therapist doesn't know you from a hole in the wall. This is their job. They're not here to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? They're being up for it, and this is what it is. And it helps you look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Therapy. So I feel like it's all about the best therapist too. Like, you have to, you can't just go to one and be like, well, this wasn't the right one for me, so F therapy. Like, no, it doesn't go like that. You keep, bouncing around until you find that person that really touches your heart, that really can get to you. You know what I'm saying? So, at one point I did have someone that I went to, and it was great. It was great. Um, yeah, she really got deep with me. Stuff that I was trying to pretend that never happened, or yeah, excuse me, y'all. I am a little sick, but stuff that I wanted to erase and not, forgive myself for, or like forgive others for, or just yeah, like she let me face it and deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of running from it, and also stuff that I never told people. This was my chance to tell someone that's professional that can really help me. So yeah, like, try it out. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people need therapy, for real, for real. Like, it's a lot going on in this world. This world is really crazy. Like, it got worse and worse and just keeps getting worse. Like, it's a blessing and it's a curse at the same time, living on earth. So yeah, I really feel like black men and black women definitely need it. I would say mostly more black men more than black women. But, because black men like to hold things in, and, the stuff you see is crazy with black men on the news and stuff. So, yeah, like, find, hey, you want a male therapist, you want a woman therapist, like, find what's comfortable for you. You know what I'm saying? Or you want opposite sex, like, You know, you're a woman, you want a man therapist, or you're a man, you want a woman therapist, or whatever, same sex. Doesn't matter. Like, find someone and you'll be straight. You'll be good. Um, you know, give it a try. Give it at least 3 sessions. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, back to journaling. Like, yeah, there's like, yeah, there's different things that you could talk about in journaling. Your everyday life, you know, your past mistakes and trying to let go for stuff, vacations, um, family, friends, your job, just everything that you could think of, you could journal down. You know what I'm saying? Journal down at work if you don't have time at home. If you don't have time at work at home, you know, go for walks and journal. You know what I'm saying? Get on the beach and journal. You know what I'm saying? Go to the park with your kids and journal. You know what I'm saying? It feels good. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. You know. Yeah. I have so many journals. It's not even funny. I'm like on number 6 right now, or number 7. Like I have so much books, like, and I know like to pass them down, like, and just like, you know, I want my kids to get into journaling as well too. I want them to write how they feel, and I do want, you know, permission from them. Can I read it? Yeah, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't have to spank your kid. Maybe you don't have to yell at them crazy. You know what I'm saying? Have them journal and reading it while you at work, or you know, you at home chilling, reading how your kids feel. You know, maybe you could write back to them, or maybe set a meeting and talk with your child about what they're writing about, why they feel like that. You know, my mom was big on that, and I loved her for that. I really, really did. She read my stuff, and she talked to me about it and stuff. Like, she was great. She had so much grace. She was so beautiful inside and out. My mom, even to this day, she is. Like, I love her for that. Like, some people will say that I needed a, you know, an ass whooping, because, you know, I got some friends and people that be like, oh yeah, you know, you need an ass whooping. Your mom should have whooped your ass, but you know, because I, you know, my behavior for many years. But one thing I would say is, like, I would act bad with other people, but I would never act bad with my mom like that. Like, she would not see that side what everybody was saying. It's because, like, again, she was so graceful and so loving and caring, and like, she really cared about my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with the journaling and all that, like, she cared about what I wrote and how to fix, like, you know, certain things that, you know, she did as an adult that I wasn't understanding, but I didn't like what I was seeing or whatever, you know. um yeah, you know, just had to put it out there, you know. um but yeah, other than that, y'all, life is cool. Again, same old work, family, journaling, gym as well. I wasn't in the gym for like a good month, yo. Like, I'm now getting back because I sprained my ankle and I messed my back up. That's a long story. Um but I'm good now. So, and I was in a little depression with that. I didn't want to do anything but work and just come home, put ice on my shit and go to sleep. But, you know, I'm back to do some more videos, and yeah, definitely. But again, yeah, you know, there's different methods to journaling too. You know, manifestations, affirmations, 33 times 3 methods, different type of methods, 369 method. Um, yeah. So the one that I do with affirmations is 33 times 3. Basically, what you're manifesting, you write it 33 times for 3 days. you know, and then you just move on to the next thing. You know, don't look back at it because that's something that you just, supposed to write, believe it while you're writing, and move on from it, and have faith that what you manifest is gonna come true. You know, so that's what I do. There's other methods. Look it up. You can look up anything online now. So yeah, but yeah, thanks for your time, guys. I'm definitely gonna be doing another video soon. Something I do want to discuss about. But yeah, um, definitely holla at y'all next video.